Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What do I do for you? Today, I'm putting on my father hat. I'm gonna talk to my sons. So get ready, ladies. No disrespect, but this is a man thing. Okay, we're going man to man today. So let's do it. Right is it? 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with message, but a message and story for life. I give you a life lesson, and this is one of them. Let's go. You tuning in? Hope the lesson I'm giving you working out for you. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Okay, let's dance. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. You know the deal. Is to enlighten, inspire. Today I'm gonna educate you. Hopefully motivate you one way or another. So to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Right things way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Remember, the spiritual part is up here daily. That means you got to do this on a daily basis. And what happened? It will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission is to get all right thinkers to do just that. And I'm gonna give you everything you need to make that happen for you. That's what I do for you. Let's go. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. That's what I do for you. Let's go. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows not, excuse me, a person who knows, but knows not that they know. It's a little tricky. Is asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up. That's what I do for you with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinker, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about the importance of semen retention. For all those who don't know the word semen means, it's sperm, okay, generated by the male testes down below. Okay, that's life-giving elixir of life. Why? A woman without semen, without that sperm to her ovaries, her eggs, can't get birth. So it's like the life. Man had sperm, woman got the egg, they get together, sperm get the egg, you create life. That's the miracle that God gave us. We tried to produce life in jars and that scientifically. I get it, but the fact of it is, let's talk about that thing that's in us that God gave us. It's called semen, okay? And semen retention means if you can hold on to that valuable commodity that we take for granted, I got a good lesson for you. But that's the whole idea. Why? Do you know that my man, the genius Tesla, Nikola Tesla, never had sex? He died a virgin. He ain't the first one, but they think that if you keep the semen in you, it increases your life expectancy, years on your life, but it also increases your intellect, your understanding of a higher self. That's purity. The Christ that called Christ, that's the life-giving thing that's in us. And it's every month it purifies, goes up and comes back down. Just like the female got a cycle. Men got one too. You know that? So again, I'm giving you stuff that I know you probably didn't know, but it's okay. That's what enlightenment means. I'm giving you something that you don't already know. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it, educate you, hopefully inspire, motivate you to do what you need to do for yourself, to better yourself. More important, know thyself. Let's go. Yeah, fellas, semen retention is a real thing. Man, shut up and listen. A lot of young people want to verbalize what they think and how they feel. That's irrelevant when it's time to learn. Shut up and listen, pay attention. And then when you do that, you reflect on what you heard, meditate on it, and then when you start spelling on it, you have some kind of understanding, not just run off at your mouth with a bunch of nonsense. So right now, I'm talking, you should be listening. Yeah, it's a real thing. Don't care how you feel, but watch this. Holding on and storing your semen was an ancient concept, okay? Been known a long time ago, okay? It ain't nothing new. We didn't discover that. We've been known that. So semen retention was a concept that you keep your semen intact. We ain't talking about not having sex. That's abstinence. Our ancients knew the power of semen retention. And it meant no masturbation. Abstinence is abstaining from sex. Yeah, okay, we got that. But it don't say nothing about masturbating, self-pleasuring. I tell the story about creation. Ra pleasured himself to create creation. So the concept of masturbation for self-pleasure, they say, if you ain't love nobody, love the one you with. If you by yourself, love yourself. I'm just saying, it's this concept. But masturbation was no masturbation and no sex. That's semen retention. Just abstinence meaning abstaining from sex. They ain't say abstaining from taking you. So I'm gonna get a little personal. I'm gonna give you a little insight on the old me. So don't judge me, okay? I'm just telling the truth. All right, here you go. Now Tesla again was a semen retention master. He planned it, he lived it, he performed it, and he was one of the what? He was a genius of our time. So fellas, stop putting your buds, stop choking the chicken, whatever you want to call it, spanking the monkey. All the terminology for masturbation for the fellas and the men. This is for us. We're talking right now. So if you really want to be smart, stop wasting that seed. Semen retention. Now, medically, it's been proven to what? Increase the intellect. Yeah, okay. Your nerves, they didn't have a choice. But if they didn't masturbate, then they was getting more smarter. Why? Because ain't a woman giving them, so they ain't have no sex. So if they not wasting their seed, they get smarter intellectually. And most nerds live long life. But we find out now that most nerds turn perverts. That's the problem. So that's another issue. But let's stick with the idea of intellect and semen retention. You tell a young brother, don't do that. You crazy. Okay, I'm just saying. Hey, it will increase your intellect, and more important, listen, extend your life. When you 20, you in your teens and 20, you ain't thinking about extended life. You just man, okay. Watch this. I'm laughing because it's about to get funny. Now I follow my Maya philosophy. Okay, that means balance in all things. If it's good, the other side got to be bad, equally bad. Simple as that. Equal opposites. Now, not just opposite, but they got to be equal in weight. So understand that the balance got to be fair. That's the concept. And when it comes to what? Sex is for reproduction purposes. If you ain't trying to have kids, you ain't trying to have, intercourse, whatever somebody, then you can practice semen retention. It's the man thing. I'm gonna do with women. This is all men. Okay, why? Because we got to see the repopulate. Y'all got the eggs, so that's y'all ain't gonna control over that. But we dictate where it go. And the guy, men, he walked around with a big penis, let you know I control this. Okay, I got this. Men walk around now, they're gonna put it anywhere they can get it. Lack of control. Okay, sound like set. The ego. You don't. No. Trust me. Watch this. Yes, it is such a thing. Remember abstinence when we was kids? We was taught abstinence. That means abstaining from sex until you get the right age, until all that good. Yeah, okay, but that at least it set the tone. Now they gone straight from 0 to sex. Ain't no in between. But they see it, they hear it, it's all over the place. They can't wait to try it. You know how it was when you was young. Fellas, when you found out what that thing can do, we stayed in the bathroom. Why? Shit, that's privacy. I'm just saying. What's this? Now, when I was young, we was taught abstinence until you was ready to indulge in sexual activities. That was taught. And we're telling them kids about. You got kids before they get double digits, is involved in suffering all kinds of sexual activities. But abstinence just meant no sex contact. It didn't say masturbation or self-pleasuring was frowned upon in the Catholic Church. But y'all the biggest perverts going. And y'all got a problem with sex. That's another issue. But if you tell a man he can't have sex, you put him in a position where ain't no women around, but you got boys, little boys, young boys. See where I'm going with that? So don't leave that alone. That was our perversion. That's it. I remember when I was young, they told all the boys, if you masturbate too much, you're gonna go blind. That's a lie. Straight out. Wait, no, you got folklore. That's a fairy tale. That's just a lie. Wait a minute. I'm saying that again from experience. hmm I know for a fact, from experience, that if you was true to your vision, okay, no, here you go. They told you masturbate, you go blind. Now, if that was true, okay, I would be like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder right about now. If it was true. I hope you got the joke. There was a joke in there. Yeah, for some people, but yeah, I survived. Ain't no hair in the palm of my hand. They said, yep, he had a whole bunch of stuff to keep you from touching yourself. All right, here we go. Now, yes, what's this? Where we at? That means I have what? Earned my mastery of what? Self-pleasuring. Trust me. Trust me. Just saying. Okay. Semen is the life elixir, okay? We have the power to give life to the female. That's what the semen is for. And if it's not used for that, you're just wasting it, then you're taking years off your life, and you're decreasing your intellect. Most people do that ain't too smart. So we have a life-giving, aka sperm, and it gives life. Yes, but if mis overused, it will take away. I mean, if you waste your sperm by just either ejaculate and masturbate, if your sexual desires, and when people in prison, you got no choice. That's what you do. But what I'm saying is, self-pleasuring becomes the norm. I remember getting the book. Where you going, man? Saturday night. I'm gonna kill some babies. So we knew the power was sperm, but we didn't respect to my retaining it. I'm getting this out of me. I'm backed up. Remember all that? Yeah. So and it's medically proven one way or the other. It don't have much effect, but they want to psychologically mess you up by thinking, oh, because you masturbate, you're gonna go blind. You're going no. It's everybody's preference to do themselves. Being aware, understanding your body, that's cool. Women just know who you are. That's all. Get to know yourself. Some people get to love themselves. This is personal. Everybody's right. Okay, let's go. Now, semen retention means to what? Not ejaculate. No masturbation, no sexual encounter. You're storing your life, giving force in yourself. And guess what? It goes up to here, comes back down. And it's the gift they call from Santa Claus. That's the idea of the chimney. It comes back down, purified, milk and honey. Another lesson. But people who spread stuff, I get on Facebook all the time. I send it out to everybody. Why? I don't teach that. I know it, understand it, but I don't teach it. So I'll just send it out, let y'all get the message from them guys. If you're on my list, that's what I do. I just information giver. I just share information. Okay? Stuff that I think is worthy. Okay. A lot out there, but everything ain't worthy. So understand this. Yeah. Your semen, your life-giving power will last all your natural life. Even in the Bible, you got guys 100-something years old still making babies. So they say. But that takes to the point right there. If you still got them thing working, it's still gonna seem it's still able to get them little guys may not move as fast as they used to, but it's still life giving. Okay. They still swimming. Okay. If you find that gun, the bullets is in there, they may be a little old, a little slow, but they come out, they got life. All right. So understand that. I had to go 3 years without sexual encounter with a female in prison. I learned during that time, okay, not by choice, but I was forced to do what I had to do with that woman, and I learned every now and then Yeah, give me about a month. So I extended my retention, see how long I can go without touching myself. So yeah, it's personal, but I'm just letting you know that's what it was and how it been. But when I come out of prison, I was so comfortable in understanding I'm not jumping for that thing. No, no, no. So when you get better at that, fellas, your life will be better. Young men, it's hard, okay, as a young man in your roaring 20s, not to be able to have sex, relieve yourself with another female. That ain't gonna get it. No, no, no. But okay, but understand if you practice semen retention, that won't be the end all be all. You'll understand. Again, bring that balance back. I don't really need it. I enjoy it. Yeah, but if you just doing it because you want to do it, that ain't, so understand that. Fellas, did you know semen retention adds life to, to your years? Who knew? I'm trying to explain it to you. A lot of men have no idea that we have a sperm purification cycle monthly. Again, the crystals, that's in the body, that's the cerebral spinal fluid that goes up to the brain, purified milk and honey, and comes back down if you don't squander your sperm. Okay, now, again, CSF, cerebral spinal fluid, the body fluid that goes up the spinal cord, taps into the brain, gets purified, and comes back down with more life-giving power. That's why that you don't do nothing for 2 or 3 months, man, that thing, bah! And they gone. Okay. But at a certain point in time, when it start just dribbling out. I'm moving on. I ain't going there. It's starting to get old. Our semen is also called the sacred fluid, oil. What? The Christos. Did you know that? They got guys on tell you about that stuff. I can't break it down, but I get it, I understand it. So I just let you know, check them out. Now, if you don't waste it, you save it, you tack it on years to your life, and you increasing your intellect at the same time. Now, where we at? Fellas, to be able to control your sexual urges and not waste your semen makes you godlike. Spiritual discipline, self-discipline, when employed will put you at a whole another level of how you are as a person. Godlike. Why? Because you done raised above your lower nature. Once you give in to your sexual desires, the idea that, man, I gotta do something. I'm backed up. Okay, you're giving into your lower nature. That's all. Moving on. Where we at? I'm about to wrap this up. Young men, shooting your gun off is a good feeling. Yeah, we all do. Man, but guess what? Every time that feeling leaves you, be it through your self-service or another woman, that's part of you leaving you. I had a 95-year-old guy tell me, you know what? I'm 95. I'm taking them big butt girls. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, old dude's right. Okay, your semen is you. When you just give it to any other female, you giving your life away. Get the concept? 95-year-old man said that. Okay, it ain't me. 95. I'm trusting him. Why? He look good at 95, and whatever come out his mouth, I'm listening. That's a problem with our young people. We don't trust our elders because that's our elders. Too many lies. Okay, nobody believes stories I tell them. Well, why? Because y'all embellish. That's what y'all said. We call it lies, straight out. Pop, that didn't happen. Well, no, you telling me a story, folklore, something that didn't happen. Overdrinking yourself, making yourself bigger than you really are. That's part of the 42 confession. I have not bigged myself up to make somebody think I'm better than who I am. Don't need that. That's ego. Moving on. Young men, again, I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you how to do whatever you want to do. Put some balance in your life. That's all. Last one, I'm wrapping it up again. Semen retention mastery. That's actually self-mastery because you can't master self if you still got problems controlling yourself. Stop touching yourself. All right, we were. That's self-mastery, aka godlike. If it's not good in God's eyes, if it's not beneficial and fruitful, you should not do it. If you do those things, that takes away what? Your godliness. When you're doing what's right in God's eyes, you're doing the right thing. When you're doing what you want to do and you thinking nobody watching, That's violation of your integrity, your integrity right to serve him. You want people to believe you're doing it, but you're not really doing it. That's a lie. No, we call that hypocrites, excuse me. And what they say don't match what they do. Hypocrites, liars. So understand that. But young men got to find that balance below the waist. That's all. I teach living above your waist. Why? Because the ego self is below the waist. And if you can't put him in check, you're going to have problems with that thing. Side chicks, you know, doing something didn't realize because at the moment you couldn't stop the desire, so you went and then after you do it, it don't mean nothing to learn a lesson that you had to pay for yourself. That's just karma. You're gonna get what you deserve. Moving on. Now, I'm at that age in life where I'm blessed to still be here. I ain't not that old, but sexual retention ain't hard for me to think, yeah, it's a natural thing at this point in my life at this age. But again, if you're a young man, if our young man would practice sexual retention for their own self and see, is there a difference? Every individual is different. Some people ain't none. Some people is. So it ain't no one way or another. So it's a choice. That's my main thing is. And that will cut down what? If our young men practice that, less STDs, less baby making, less a whole bunch of nonsensical drama over just, okay, senseless, interactions. That's all. Our young people just running wild. It's getting way out of hand. Semen retention, like anything else, is done by choice. Nobody can make you. Well, don't do it. No, it don't work that way. We already know that. If the power that be invoke mandatory things, that won't work for the people. Okay, so freedom of choice. You doing your alone in between behind closed doors. That's your business between you and him. If you ain't got a problem with him, he ain't got a problem either. So understand that that's your choice. You have to make for yourself. Young men, I know it's a hard choice, but the benefit of that choice is you. The victim of the bad choice is you. See where I'm going with this? Okay, last one. Again, appreciate you. Right Thing Philosophy has life lessons that I teach. And semen retention is an option that if you choose to do that, knock yourself out. I got a student who's doing that. I said, my man, that ain't my thing. I don't have a problem with it. But I'm with you. Why? Because I know the purpose and the reason why you're doing it. That's your choice. And you'll find in the end the benefits of it. So understand that. Again, semen retention is the option, aka just like abstinence. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just giving you options of how to do what you want to get done. You want to better yourself? Some things you need to do. And self-control over yourself is a mandatory aspect of better yourself. Okay? I hope you got the lesson. Remember, fellas, stop.